Hey, good morning, everybody. It's me, San Martin, and Eric Knight of the Prescott Times, and we are ready to rock. But as you guys saw on our actual headlines, you do not want to miss this because we have some info that definitely need to talk about. Check this out.
I was tired. Now I'm awake.
Yeah, see, that's what the whole
Yeah.
point is, Eric. I do this because I know you need to go ahead and get your tail up and ready to go. You're over here drawing plans and stuff, man. Eric's doodling everybody.
It's relaxing, right? You sit there drawing the plans and and then you fall asleep,
Yeah, then you're like, okay, this sucks. I am ready for the horse races. Yes,
right?
sir. I am ready too for this. Good morning, Logan. Good morning, Eric. Eric, before we get into this crazy story that just got put out yesterday, tell everybody what day it is.
It is World Ocean Day, and just you know suck down all that coffee, you wake up, right?
Yeah. So World Ocean Day.
World
Okay.
Ocean Day, which is kind of important. We need oceans, right? Even though we don't have oceans here.
True that. I know. I mean, did you hear about that India? I think it was India story where, oh no, Africa, the continent is splitting up.
No, I haven't heard about that. That's kind
Yeah,
of scary.
they are literally
Hmm.
saying that the continent of Africa is literally splitting in two. It won't happen for a million years, but it
I
started.
don't know that we're gonna have to worry about it then.
There's some things that we're going to worry about in life, and that's one of them, bro. That's one of them.
Okay, all right. Well,
What's
all
happening?
right. Let's talk about it every day.
What is happening though? There is major cracking going down. Villages, roadways, and it's all because it's splitting apart.
Wow. So part of it's gonna be an island.
Yeah, if I mean technically it already is a big island piece, but I don't know. It's not like Hawaii Island, but
I think it's a continent.
yeah, it's a continent, man,
Yeah.
continent.
There you go.
Okay, so check this out. Jim Bogart says, "Top of the morning to you. Get down to the race. Enjoy the day with everything."
That's all everybody's thinking about today.
That's all everybody's thinking about today. We are definitely going to be on top of that for sure. Guys, as you saw on the headlines, we have to have a conversation about this. Unfortunately, this is the type of stuff that happens when you are least expecting it. When you find 60 dogs and they're getting recovered, and it was met with a lot of concern from our community, which it's supposed to, is when you find 60 dogs and you're just like, what the heck was going on?
Mhm.
And so, through word of mouth, I have heard a lot of things, but we want to go ahead and clear some things up. Because yesterday we ended up getting in contact with Yavapai Humane Society, and they decided to go ahead and put out a statement just for the sake of the cause, because we personally don't know the whole story. We can only fathom up ideas, but this is one of the ideas that we need to come up with is the truth. And that's what we want to go ahead and make sure that we let everybody know that what we have is we do have a hoarding scenario,
Yeah.
okay? But
That's a good way to put it. A hoarding scenario. Yeah.
yeah, this is definitely something that is what would you say?
Well,
It's a crazy story.
I get it. I know, but I get it. I mean, everybody is like, "Oh, this poor dog needs adopted, needs a home," and so people adopt them, and there, before you know it, you have 60 of them.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, guys. I feel like there is a scenario going on here, but let me go ahead and just tell you what the actual animal control requested. They requested that we okay, animal control requested somehow from Yavapai Humane Society transport due to large number. Two of Yavapai Humane Society staff were on site. Despite the large number of dogs in the residence, they were extremely well taken care of. They were
Mhm.
all clean, healthy, well fed, and well socialized. The owner voluntarily surrendered all the dogs that Yavapai Humane Society from her residence. The number of her animals simply got out of hand. The dogs were all mostly 2 years of age, and
Mhm.
it goes on to say that they will be taking care of the actual animals and putting them up for adoption within the 2 weeks. The younger ones are going to be weaned off of their mothers, and they're going to be it would say the dogs old enough will be spayed, neutered, vaccinated, and warmed and microchipped in the next 2 weeks. So you get to go ahead and start adopting the actual animals.
Well,
So
and they said they were well fed and well kept, but man, I just think of the amount of dog food 60 dogs would eat.
yeah, and once again, this is something that is unheard of. And so what the rumors were is that this could be your stolen dog. This could be very a weird scenario where just weird stuff was coming up out of everybody's like mindsets, and we want to go ahead and let Yavapai Humane Society correct that. So we gave them a platform today, and we released that story. So if you guys want to go to the PrescottTimes.com, you guys are more than welcome to check that out because
Well, and check out the photo. If you've been missing a dog for a while, there's not a good chance, but there's a chance that that's where they ended up.
No. That's
No?
one of the rumors. So
Okay, so they were all bred there.
they were all bred there.
Okay.
They were actually related. She was just they were just weren't spayed and neutered, so they were basically reproducing.
Wow, that's a lot of dogs that way.
Yeah, and so if you guys want to go ahead and hear more about that, just go to the PrescottTimes.com.
So young dogs, though, they should be easily adoptable.
Oh yeah, and these dogs are really nice. So this is actually a pretty cool thing, just to have for us. I mean, Yavapai Humane Society. Granted, yeah, it's kind of like a prison for dogs, but it looks like these dogs will be, given. It is a prison for dogs.
Okay.
It is a prison for dogs.
Oh,
I
wow.
ain't saying
Okay.
nothing else. Well, but let's just go ahead and get on to the other stories. And as you guys all realize that, that we get all the information from a lot of the local police agencies and stuff like that. And we have something right now that we need to go ahead and address. And the only reason why we need to address this is because there's an arsonist is what they're calling it. So Paul then is asking for our help, and we need to go ahead and make sure that we're able to give that to them. So Yavapai County Sheriff's Office is asking for your help in identifying the suspect or suspects involved in arson in Paulden area. So if you guys know anything or want to hear more of this story, please go to the PrescottTimes.com to go ahead and check out that full story. And I tell you, you guys have to go back. If you don't go back, then you guys won't be able to hear this story. And the stories are endless, guys. And I'm telling you, this is freaking crazy because one thing that we don't like is we don't like to go ahead and put out bad stuff out there. But sometimes there has to be a silver lining. So we have to find whoever did this in order for them to go ahead and get answers. So if you guys want to go ahead and help out, that'd be awesome. Our next story, we've been getting a little bit of, people wondering why we're, sending pictures of the wreckage that happened out in Prescott Valley. And we won't share it today. We'll just tell you guys that, there was a fatality yesterday on Glassford Hill Road and just south of Tuscany Way. And somebody did pass, so we don't want to go ahead and show the picture just for the sake of the cause. And guys, if you guys want to go ahead and once again check out that story, you're more than welcome to. The name hasn't been released, so if you guys are looking for the name, it hasn't been released, probably because the next of kin is preparing for the worst, man. So make sure you guys take care of yourselves and don't
we have some crazy traffic. We just
speculation.
have some crazy traffic problems, and it's just going to get worse, San Martin. Hopefully, our leaders address it.
Yeah, and we definitely need to get our leaders in there and make sure that they're under, they need to know about all this stuff. Obviously, this is something that is not good. There wasn't alcohol suspected, and there was no speed factor in this. So they're looking for answers. So if you guys know anything about it, get a hold of the Prescott Valley Police Department. They would love to go ahead and hear from it. It looks like Officer Scott Monteith is going to be your officer that to contact if you guys want to go ahead and contact them at 772-5178. Oh, don't forget the 928.
Yes, yeah, because now, hey, that's right. Speaking of, you have to dial 10 digits, even if it's local, anywhere in Arizona. So you can't just dial the 7 digits anymore.
You can dial 7 digits.
Nope, can't anymore. So speaking of, leaders and announcements, did you see Mayor Megarelli's post yesterday about the weather coming up?
I did not. Do we have to read it?
Because we don't have to read it, but it made me look. And he's right. It is going to be some hot stuff coming up.
Oh yeah, you're saying 90s. Yes, that's
Yeah,
right.
99 coming up. I don't see us breaking 100 in Prescott, but I think Prescott Valley and Chino Valley and Paulden are absolutely going to break 100 degrees coming up in the next week.
Let's see if we can go ahead and pull this up. Since we do got the new computer, I love the new computer stuff, man.
That's good. It's it's like not like anybody's been telling you to get a new one or anything.
I know, and I wonder if that somebody was Eric.
So it looks like it's cooled off a little bit, but next Tuesday, Wednesday, it's going to be like 96 in Prescott. It was supposed to be 99. So that's a good thing. But he put out a warning basically saying that the fire warning is extreme during that time period because we're going to have wind as well.
Oh wow! All right, well let's just go ahead and check this out. So yeah, right there, as you guys can see, Tuesday warm and breezy, Wednesday warm and breezy, Thursday warm and dry and dry and windy.
Yeah,
So
there it is. You
Friday
found it.
hot,
Yeah.
very dry and breezy. Weekend very hot, very dry and breezy. So as you guys can see, man, this is going to be huge, and obviously we still are on stage one fire restrictions. So please do not start a fire. It's just not going to be good. Not good at all. Not good at all. Yeah, so he did put out yesterday. We've been trying to follow when it's not something cool to talk about. Well, why talk about the weather? I
Yeah.
Here I am.
Words that, that's something cool. Was that a pun on words? That was good.
I,
Yeah.
I swear we are a part of some sort of news resource. I guess whatever works best for the day. I think that's how we're going to work it today.
I think that's how all news works.
Yeah, I think that's how all news works. Yeah, sometimes it works, sometimes it does. We just talk about the stuff that we want to. But guys, there's a lot of cool things that are happening this weekend. Today, we are actually going out to the Arizona Downs, and the Arizona Downs is going to be just handling their second week of live. What do you call it? Live horse racing, guys. So we will be there at 2 p.m. With a mixer going on. We only had a room for 20 guests, and it's already capacity. The capacity is already met. But there is still room in the third story, so I'm going to be going back and forth. The skybox is awesome. I definitely like to actually watch the race down on the ground because you can watch those horses just like cross that finish line and you'll be like, yep, that's exactly what I was picking on.
And
So
the season is short up here, right?
very short. So we're only going into September. So we only
Okay.
have June to September. If you guys want to go ahead and be a part of it, they're only on Tuesday and Wednesdays for the live racing. Now you can go ahead and go out there with the off-track betting Monday through Sunday
Okay.
from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. I think it is, and you could go ahead and make a presence out there with the Arizona Downs. They're pretty cool.
I'm excited for the mixer today. That'll be cool.
Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of distinguished guests in there. I'm pretty sure we will have Mayor Cal Palguda. I ended up inviting Mr. Mayor Greg Magarelli, but I guess he has better things to do, like city council.
Well,
So he won't
they got Dell's stuff coming up. I don't know when that vote is, but Tuesdays are pretty big for voting and study sessions.
Yeah, and so that's kind of what's happening today, and I think that is exactly what's going on today, for just that cause. I mean, it's a heated argument. It's something that needs to be worked out. But back in the days when we this actually all first started, I was working for another agency, and we actually had a chance to sit down with Jason Gissy, the owner of AED, CEO of AED. And there was some stuff that he was talking about, but the best one that I actually liked that what he was saying is that I'm from Prescott, and my family is here, and we're like several generations, and we definitely want to go ahead and make this a part of our lives, and we want to make it right. So this is the reason why we're working with the city of Prescott. So the annexation of the Prescott or the Dells development is to go ahead and make sure that the water is, because basically all of that location is on county land.
Mhm.
So they're wanting it to be a part of the Prescott annexation, meaning that they want the roadways and also some water, a lot of actually a lot of
It's a lot
water.
of water and sewer and
But
things like that. But the other thing is so I saw in the study was that if the city annexes that area, it's just worth a lot more than if it's county land.
yeah, yeah, and he, basically Jason could just like go and just build because
They could.
Yavapai County is like, give him the go ahead, but he really wants to work with the city of Prescott because of Save the Dells organization. Save the Dells organization came in and said, "Hey, what are you talking about? 5,000 homes? What the heck?" And so all these things need to be obviously talked about. It's one of the current person running against Mayor Magarelli is saying is that 1% growth is what we are asking for, and what you're giving us is way more than 1% growth. They actually showed an actual graph of how Prescott has actually been growing and how fast it's grown since. I don't know if it's because of Mayor Magarelli being in office or just because they were just showing what was happening. And after the firefighters, if you guys don't remember, we became mainstream because we were posted everywhere, and we're coming upon that anniversary, which is a very somber moment, but at the same time, at that time, that's when all the world was looking at Prescott, Arizona. So
Mhm.
everybody thought Prescott Strong was something that was an actual entity, which it is. Don't get me wrong. We all stick together. We all definitely try to help out in the local community. So if you guys are new to Prescott, Arizona, this is another reason why we have a lot of people coming to Prescott, Arizona. So it's one of those things where we definitely need to watch out what's going on and what's happening. I wish our realtors would definitely take in that consideration as well. But everybody thinks that there's 100 years of water, and somebody was writing in one of our groups just yesterday or the day before, I think it was talking about Lake Mead and how Lake Mead is down a lot.
It's down the most ever since it was filled, and they expect it to drop a big chunk again next year. Yeah,
Yep. And so this is the things that we have to like really pay attention. If we don't pay attention, then we're all going to be hurting. I mean, it is what it is. So with that being said, I don't want to talk any more
well,
negativity.
there's all kinds of. If you want to hear something funny, is I just saw, and this wasn't immediate, and it's not today, but the splash pad in Prescott was already closed because of a malfunction, like late last week.
Oh, really? It was up and running this yesterday. So
It
we
was up
drove
and
by.
running yesterday, but yeah, it was out of service last week because it broke already. So hopefully that they get that all ironed out.
Yeah, hopefully they do. It's going to be a pretty big scenario. So, hey, check this out. Yesterday we were at Yavapai Broadcasting, and
Yeah.
yeah, because SBDC ended up giving us a $250 credit to go ahead and get an actual voiceover for the radio. So I don't know who listens to Yavapai Broadcasting, but I think what we are trying to do is
Can you
actually
tell them what some of the stations are for Yavapai Broadcasting? I know they own a bunch.
KKLD is the number one, which is the old, old school. The KKLD is like the
Old
rock
school,
station.
old school rock. So is that like '90s rock now?
I don't know, man. I really don't.
Okay.
So it has that. It has the country station, which is Cav Country, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
I think it's Cab Country, and then they have a new station where they're going to be, playing local music, like on a certain day or something, or every day or whatever. Alternative 100.1 or 101.1 or something like that. Anyways, we ended
Mhm.
up doing a voiceover. So you guys want to hear it?
Let's hear
You want to
it.
hear it?
Yeah,
All
I
right,
was. I heard it yesterday. It's awesome.
let's check it out, guys. Watch this. Check this out. Wait, I gotta press this.
Online and on demand. The Prescott Times is bringing you hard-hitting news by the minute.
How do you rewind this?
I don't know. You're just leaving me on a cliffhanger here.
I know, man. Jeez. I know I have capabilities, guys. Oh wait, hold on.
Did you know you can read the local news for free online and on demand? The Prescott Times is bringing you hard-hitting news by the minute on the hour.
Oh, wrong one, wrong one. Let's try this one.
Kidding around with Stevie.
You're killing me here.
Yeah, I missed
You're
it.
leaving everybody hanging.
I missed it. Anyways, you guys are gonna have to listen to it on the radio. And if you guys hear it on the radio, let me know because I want to make sure and see if the radio works. Because, obviously the radio has always been the way to get music and some news and
Mhm.
just, it used it. Well, I say used to because I don't listen to it anymore. Do you listen to the radio by chance?
No, I have had satellite radio for some 20 some years.
Yeah, and that's kind of where I think that a lot of people are because I'm on Spotify. I listen to a genre of music, and it just plays the music that I like without any interruption because I pay a low price of $10 a month. Now
Yep.
that is something that I really love and enjoy. So it's kind of like heartfelt that we're moving so fast that the stuff that we are used to is no longer a really big thing, but. I really would like to go ahead and see if you guys hear our
Mhm.
advertisement. I don't know when it's going to be on, but as soon as it comes on, you guys, message me. I would like to know.
I think that is great. And I mean, there are a lot of people that still listen to, especially local radio. I mean, that's huge.
Yeah, and you know what? It's a supportive scenario. Support all businesses. I mean, it is what it is. Even though we have competition out there, unfortunately, there's always alternatives if you can't get into your special spot. But anyways,
Good, good, good. Also,
yeah.
hey, real quick here, I saw yesterday the city of Prescott posted something called Trendscapes. They're doing a fashion show for teens.
Oh,
So
nice.
if you've got teens between 13 and 17 and want to be part of it, I don't know if you have to be a city of Prescott resident or not, but check out their city of Prescott government page.
All right. You know what? We could do that right now.
Oh, look at fancy, getting fancy.
We're getting so fancy around here, Eric. Every time you say something, I'm just going to be able to put it up for us.
Bam. Yeah, it's
I
called
like that.
Trendscapes. I think you already have it up.
Trends. Oh, I might
Trendscapes.
get in trouble with that one. Transcape. So here it
There
is,
you go.
guys. Transcape. City of Prescott Teen Task Force is looking for local teen trendsetters, 13 to 17-year-olds, to appear in our Transcapes fashion show. Not interested in being a trendsetter? No worries. No other opportunities such as organizing, tech support, and other fun positions.
It's
So,
cool to see these things come back. It really is.
yeah. So we have Sam Rice and Amber Fraser are the ones that are going to be leading this organization and this stuff. So that's cool.
And then, real quick, scroll down to because they also posted the weekend events for. Oh, sorry, that was June. You know what is coming up in a month though is the rodeo.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let me go ahead and just put that up for us so we can go ahead and see it. So the weekend calendar of events, it's
That was last weekend.
oh, they got some barn dances for Mortimer's Farm. Is Mortimer Farms in Prescott, Arizona?
Yeah,
Okay, so that's Prescott, Arizona, right there, huh?
well,
Wait,
so that or the one out in Dewey
Mortimer's Farm is in
is
Dewey.
in Dewey, but then they have Mortimer's Nursery in Prescott.
Okay, I guess they win.
But
Oh,
anyway,
Northern
lots of
Arizona
stuff coming
Wrangler
up.
football.
Yeah,
Prescott is covering Northern Arizona, Prescott Valley events too, guys. They're
yeah.
doing what they do best. They're supporting, so that's cool. That's our sister city anyway. So there's no need to say, that's wrong. That's wrong
Speaking
over
of
there."
sister cities, is there any updates on Baghdad?
They did have that final update saying what caused it, and what is actually happening is that nobody's going to be at fault with it, and that's where it goes. And so that's
Got it.
fine.
Okay, so it sounds like it was totally accidental then.
Yeah, totally accidental. And I guess what happened was road workers were working, and that's kind of what happened. So there
Okay,
we go.
gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. This
Yeah,
stuff happens fast.
definitely have to be careful, guys.
When was the last day we actually had rain?
The other day, but not rain. It was just a
Yeah,
sprinkle.
yeah, no, like measurable rain, I think they call it.
There are always, yeah, I don't know, Eric. It was a long time ago, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But you know what I do know? I do
What do
want
you
to
know?
thank I want to thank my business partners, and the reason why is because you guys are amazing, and you're the one that's getting all of our information out to our community for free. And that's one of the things that I implemented on that radio spot, saying where else can you listen to it for free? And it was kind of funny because I was on the radio. You can listen to it there for free
Yeah,
too.
there you go. Yeah.
But you can't see their pretty faces. I went to go take a picture of the person that was taking care of my
Your
my
ad?
insert, my ad, and I
Yeah.
was like getting ready to take a picture, and she's like, "Wow, wow, no way! What are you talking about? This is
Yeah,
for on
she's a behind the
radio."
scenes person there. Yeah.
She's
And they
like,
say
"Let's
a
go to
picture's worth
radio."
1,000 words.
Yeah. So, anyways, let's go ahead and thank our sponsors real quick. Give me a second. Well, it's a little bit longer than a second because we have a lot of amazing people. So, check this out. Well, there you
Nice,
go.
nice, nice. We got Jerry on here saying water. What about radon at the Dells? Have you've heard that before too, right? That there's a lot of radon at the Dells.
Yeah, and I mean, I technically don't even know what the heck that means. I mean, if that's the case, then it is what it is. I have no clue
It's
what
a gas that comes out of the granite, and it causes cancer.
water causes cancer now.
Well, you can if it's got stuff in it.
I'll be like, so does everything else that we wear, everything that we
Yep,
put in our hair. I mean,
yep.
everything is all messed up for us, man. So I'm kind of upset about it. But it is what it is. We have the opportunity to go ahead and do better and be better for our communities. And I really don't know anything too much about the Dells. I know it's a beautiful area. But at the same time, there's so much controversy going on over there. I'm thinking to myself, it looks beautiful, but I mean, where can you go ahead and put the garden? I
Well,
mean,
and let's. So, do you think? I mean, they're getting ready to vote on it, and do you think this is going to get resolved? Do you think this is going to be pushed out further?
well, I think that if Save the Dells has it their way, which they're already 100% involved, I think there's going to be an issue with what they're requesting because they found another flaw and another issue last time, and
They
now
found it this time. I don't know if you saw their post last week. They said that the deal has quote unquote changed in the 11th hour, and that it's unacceptable, and they will oppose it. Is what they said last week.
yeah, and so once again, there's a lot of things in there. At first, what they wanted was, a lot of acreage to step away from the trails, which they gave them 700 acres. But they ended up Save the Del. I'm sorry, AED came back with the thing saying, well, if we give up 700 acres, we want something cubic feet of your water in those areas or
Uh-huh.
something like that. So
Yeah.
not knowing exactly how they compute the math there or how they actually realize and figure out how much water they're taking, that's a big subject. So I think that's another reason why Save the Dells is there to go ahead and help out and make sure that we're taking care of our community and obviously our environment. I think that's the number one for us.
Good. Well, it's going to be an interesting couple of days to see how this thing pans out.
It is definitely going to be interesting.
But
Oh
it's
man,
that time.
I know, and it's time to go ahead and get ready for the day. So, guys, if you guys want more information, please go to theprescotttimes.com and check us out because we have a lot of stories that are actually leaving our website and it's all for free. So if you guys want to go ahead and share them, that would be awesome as well. So to everybody that's out there that's loyal to our morning show, we do appreciate you. We definitely want to go ahead and bring some blessings. So please watch our pages. We are going to be giving away a lot of coupons, not coupons, but discount cards, et cetera, et cetera. I know we have one right now for Serenity massage therapy. So it's going to be for, I think, 30 minutes, $45 worth. And if you
Nice.
guys want to go ahead and check in on that, we will probably post it on our Facebook page or maybe our Instagram page. I don't know. You just got to follow our pages in order for you to figure out how to go ahead and reap those benefits. So
And real quick before you go, can the mixer today? Can anybody still show up? They just can't get into the skybox, right?
yeah, anybody could show up. It's an
Okay.
open floor seating up at the third story, which is the AC area, and we're going to be in that location. And then there's a skybox that you take the elevator all the way to the top, and it's literally just over. It's literally hanging over the seating on the outside, and so
Okay.
it's really cool. I
Well,
like
tell,
it.
tell everybody the time and where it's at.
2:30 is the first horse race. We're going to be there at 2 p.m. to kind of start our mingling and stuff, and then at 2:30 we'll be able to go ahead. Prior to 2:30, we'll go ahead and apply our bets, and then watch the first horse race. And I think they go on for like 4 hours. I won't be there for 4 hours, unfortunately. I need to do, but the actual mixer will probably be up and running for about an hour and a half to 2 hours, and then yeah, come out and meet your business professionals. And I think that the general manager and the general manager for the food and beverage will also be there to do some tours and talk with you about utilizing that space. If you guys ever want to do a private party or a special surprise birthday party for your loved ones, and yeah, it should be a lot of fun.
Nice. All right. Well, I'll see you there.
All right, guys. With that being said, peace, love, and happiness. Let it not be war. And remember, love always, always wins.